Hello everyone, welcome to Offices at 24/7. How are you all? So in today's session, I am going to discuss what mistakes we have to avoid while we are preparing for Indian economy, Indian financial system. So this subject is a new subject for your JIB exam, and the first time this paper was conducted in May 2023. So from May 2023, certain key takeaways we have to prepare for the October JIB exam, but still so many candidates are very confused after having this key takeaways, because the reason is the paper of Indian economy, Indian financial system was quite tough in the first attempt, or I can say in the May attempt 2023. So that's why a lot of bankers are asking how to cover this particular subject. This is a very tough subject. Toughest paper has been seen in the May 2023. What we should do? So you do not have to worry about this. I am here. I am Amanjot Kaur, and I will be here with all of you to decide or to make it sure that how to start your preparation and what will be the right way to cover your subject and to cover your syllabus. Okay, so let's start the session. But before that, those candidates who have already joined us, do let me know is audio video both are okay. Also do share the session with your friends and colleagues on this Telegram or WhatsApp or Facebook, wherever you are linked with them, so that maximum bankers will be able to see this particular session, and that will be beneficial for all of them. So let's start the session, and I will be starting with the very basic thing that we should know. That is, first of all, this paper is your paper 1. Indian economy, Indian financial system is your paper 1, and it covers 4 modules. You have a 4 subject in JIB, and all the 4 subjects have 4 modules for all of you. And the first module of Indian economy, Indian financial system, you can see that is Indian economic architecture. Second module is economic concepts related to banking. Third module is Indian financial architecture. Fourth module is financial product and services. So these are the 4 modules you have in this particular subject. And to cover this particular module, we have a dedicated batch of Indian economy, Indian financial system that is available on application also. Now, if I talk about these 4 modules, the module A and module B is a part of your Indian economy. So, if I'm talking about this particular subject, this subject is divided into 2 parts. The first 2 modules are from Indian economy, and the last 2 modules will be from Indian financial system. So, we should have a different approach to cover these 4 modules. Indian economy, we have to cover the theory plus the data. We have to memorize the data also in the theory, Indian economy part, that is module A and B. If I talk about module D, C and D, these are the 2 modules that is part of your Indian financial system. These modules are part of your Indian financial system, and Indian financial system requires a different approach to cover the syllabus. In this particular module, we have to go with the conceptual understanding. So do make sure module A and B, we are covering theory by understanding the concept. Do not try to read or do not try to mug up the concepts, or I can say the definitions of Indian economy. What you have to do, if there is so lot of definitions are there in the Indian economy part, we have to understand those definitions. We have to do what? The theory we have to study with the understanding of that particular topic. Plus the data we have to memorize for module A and B. And for module C and D, we will have a different approach. There is no data or no theory will be there, but yes, concepts will be there. And concept is very important for module C and D. And if I talk about the weightage of these 4 particular modules, so the modules C and D covers your 60% weightage in the paper, and the remaining 40% weightage will be your module A and B. So because you can see module C and D is a part of Indian financial system, and what is Indian financial system? What you guys are doing? You guys are working in a particular service sector, that is banking sector, which provide or which is a mediator, a very important mediator of the financial system. So the Indian financial system module C and D is related to your banking functions, or I can say the terminologies you have heard in your banking sector, or they're related to financial market or financial services, financial products, financial institution, etc. You have to cover under the IFS part. So that's why maximum number of questions has been asked from module C and D, and it used to be the old syllabus of PPB, now which has been named as Indian financial system, right? So if I talk about these 2 modules cover 60% of weightage in the paper, and the module A and B covers around 40% weightage. And this is the batch for your paper 1, in which all the details will be available for all of you. Right? Now, let's just start to ignore the mistakes. What mistakes should we have to do? We have to ignore. Acha, before that, this is the 4 modules. And you can see a certain graph is showing that how much modules are there. So, if I talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system, total 45 units are there in this particular subject. So, there are 4 modules and the 4 modules cover your 45 units. The second highest syllabus in your JIIB exam comes under the Indian economy, Indian financial system. The first biggest syllabus I can say is of PPB. Second is Indian economy, Indian financial system. So if I talk about module D, it covers maximum units, that is 17. Module B covers around 9 units. C covers around 9 unit, module B covers around 8 unit, and module A covers around 11 units. So this is how the units have been divided, the chapters have been divided in the 4 modules of Indian economy and financial system. So you can see the maximum syllabus we have in the module C and D. So it's very obvious maximum number of questions have been asked from these 2 modules. This is a key takeaway from May 2023 paper, but we are not guaranteeing this particular point that now in the October 2023 paper, the same weightage will be there in the module C and D. Maybe it will be changed, maybe not. So what we have to do, we have to cover each and every module with each and every unit of your subject. Okay, do not try to make it a kind of sense like module C and D cover around 60% weightage. So I need only 50 marks to cover the syllabus and I will be reading only C and D module. Do not make this mistake. Maybe in the next exam, maybe in the October JIIB paper, the IIBF will change the pattern. Okay, because IIBF have changed the syllabus, IIBF have changed the way of asking questions in the paper. So anything can happen in the October. So do not make a certain kind of assumption like we only have to cover C and D. We have to cover everything. But yes, you can prioritize, you can prioritize what to do, what not to do, what to do first, what to do second, that you can prioritize. Now, you can see self-belief is everything. Now, I am going to discuss that what is the first mistake which maximum candidate right now facing. That is a lack of confidence. The first mistake which we have to avoid is lack of confidence. Because of the May 2023 paper of Indian economy and financial system, maximum bankers are very worried about this particular subject. And the reason is paper was very tough. And a lot of bankers were not able to clear this particular subject. And that's why they are very tense, like is it possible to clear this subject or not? So first of all, this lack of confidence have to go, because if you believe in yourself, everything can happen. You can see self-belief is everything. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to avoid a mistake of lack of confidence. A lot of bankers have this in their mind that Indian economy, Indian financial system is so tough that maximum people have failed this particular paper. But you do not have to make this mentality. If you have made this mentality, it is very obvious when you are reading this subject, when you are trying to cover the syllabus of this subject, you will face difficulties because you have set your mind accordingly. Okay, so what we have to do, first clear your mind from all the negativity about this particular subject. The subject is very good. It will give you a lot of knowledge about economy, what's happened around us, about what is the financial market, how to invest in the financial market. A lot of good information you will get, or good skills you will get after reading this particular subject. So clear all the negativity. Try to avoid the lack of confidence. Okay. Now, let's move second. Second, you can see syllabus. Why I am talking about syllabus? Because the second mistake can be lack of knowledge of subject. Now, we are studying a lot of things. We have a lot of syllabus available. 45 units are not less. 45 units are there. A lot of PDF, lot of video sessions are available on YouTube and multiple sources of platforms. Now, we have to make sure that before downloading all the PDFs, before checking all the videos, we know our syllabus. So first of all, know your syllabus. If you have a knowledge of your syllabus, like there are 4 modules and this module covered these topics, it's very obvious you will be able to plan the upcoming 3 months to prepare for this particular subject. So do not make this second mistake, that the second mistake is lack of knowledge of your subjects. So do make sure you know your subject very clearly so that you know what to study and how to study. Okay, next you can say study plan. Now, why study plan is there? Because the next mistake which we have to avoid is not having a study plan. Because there are 4 modules, and I have told you module A, B, C and D is there. If you haven't have the knowledge of syllabus, let's say I have told you first that know your subject. If you do not have the knowledge of your subject, how you will be able to know that the module C and D have a more weightage? How you will be able to know what particular module is related to what? Maybe you started preparing for the subject, you started with the module D, then you go with module A, then the module C and module B. So all the options that you have, or all the sequence that you have to follow, you break all that sequence because lack of the knowledge of subject. So that's why knowledge of subject is very important, so that you know which particular module or which particular topic is interrelated to each other, right? Similarly, that's why study plan is important. Now, after having knowledge of your syllabus, know your syllabus first, I have told you. So after knowing your syllabus, now you know that the modules C and D have a more weightage, and also you got to know that Indian economy and Indian financial system, these are the 2 parts of this particular subject. In Indian economy, you will get module A and B, and in Indian financial system, you will get module C and D. So now you know you have to pair accordingly. You have to pair module A with module B. You have to pair module C with module D. So you can't do that, well, first start with D, then go to A, then go to C, then go to B. No, don't do that. These are the pair. A and B will stick together and C and D will stick together. Now you can decide out of these 2 pairs of 4 modules, which module you want to start first. Okay, because we have to cover all the modules. So it is very important to make a study plan, because now you have to make a study plan, like first you have to cover module D, then C, then A and D, B. The sequence, the pairing should not be break. A and B will come together, C and D will come together, and the study plan will help you to decide from where to start. And why we are starting from module D? It's not like because the maximum number of questions from here, that's why we are going to focus only on these 2 modules. No, we know maximum questions were from there, maximum syllabus these 2 modules are covering. So let's cover them first now. So that's why we are having D and C first, then A and B then. But we have to cover each and every module with each and every unit. So study plan is very important. Third, you can see we're talking about time here. So the third mistake is poor time management. And time management is everything. After making the study plan, without making a study plan, you will not be prepared what to study, what not to study, and how much time is required. If you do not have a proper time management, like how much, 17 units are there in module D. Let's say module A, B, C and D. You started module A and you have given around 2 months for the module A. Then how you are able to cover the B, C and D? Because they have a lot of syllabus. The module C and D covers your lot of syllabus here. So if you are starting from module A and you have given around 1 or more than 1 month to the single module, how you will be able to manage the time for the rest? So that's why poor time management can harm you to prepare this particular subject. Okay, so what you required modules prioritize, Hana to cover. So do make sure you make a proper study plan, you make a proper time management, like module D I have to cover first, and module T definitely going to take 1 month. Not less than 1 month is will be going to work for module D. You have to put 1 month for the module D, because 17 units are there and they all are financial instruments you have to study. Financial market, money market, capital market, forex market, real estate investment trust, merchant banking, mutual funds, insurance product, pension products, etc. These are your module D. So it's obvious 1 month will be taken by module A. Then 1 month, or not 1 month, around let's say 25 days you have to give to the module C. Then module A and B, these 2 modules can be covered within 1 month. So if you have a poor time management and you haven't decided what to do and how to do, and you haven't prioritized your studies, then obviously somehow you won't be able to cover the whole syllabus, and that is going to make a big issue for us. Now, revision. So we are talking revision. Revision is simply again see the content, again know the content. So the next mistake I am talking about is ignoring revision. So what we do, we got a lot of syllabus. 45 units are there and a lot of syllabus are there. Around 700 pages book is there which IIBF has given us. Now what we do, we try to cover each and every module. We try to cover each and every topic. Let's read everything. And let's collect all the PDFs which are available. Obviously, free things are lovable to everyone, but now we have to prioritize this also. Like if you are studying with the free PDFs, if you are studying from the free YouTube session, if you are studying from the paid classes even, do not try to make it possible like let's read everything and we will see what about revision. No, don't do that. So do make sure with covering your syllabus, you are making a proper time for the revision also, and for that purpose what you can do, make Sunday a revision day. Okay, Sunday you will not have paid classes, and Sunday you do not have to go to the bank. You have to do two things on Sunday. First, make the Sunday a revision day, and then second, do your personal works. Give your time to your family and have your personal obligations, whatever, fulfill your personal obligations, whatever you have. So what you can do, you can allot a Sunday as a revision day for the subject. And I am telling you, Indian economy, Indian financial system is a theoretical subject. A lot of concepts have to study, and if you are studying a lot of content, you have to revise them, you have to memorize them, you have to understand them. So this is what we are talking about. Make Sunday a revision day. Revision means you are going through again on the concepts, you are revising them, you are going through all the content you have studied. If you are doing that on every Sunday, it's very obvious, it will become very easy for you, and you have done so much times the revision that it will make the concepts easy for you, it will make the subject easy for you. So the next mistake that we have discussed, that ignoring the revision, don't do that. Make a proper day for your revision. Now you can see, I think you all have very aware about this particular portal. This is your mock test. And the next mistake that maximum bankers do, they do not give test. The sixth mistake I can say, not giving the test. Now for Indian economy, Indian financial system, in our batches, we are providing you two facilities. The first, topic wise test will be available. Topic wise test will be available. Like for example, unit 20's test is available, unit 14 test is available, unit 1 is available, unit 45 is available. Every particular unit will have, right, every particular unit will have a particular set of questions. 20 or more questions will be available on a single unit. So you can see 45 units are there. Each unit will have minimum 20 questions. A lot of practice questions will be available. So do make sure you have completed module 1, unit 1, give the topic wise test. Topic here means unit wise, I can say. Okay. And the second, we have full length test. So you will be able to make it possible to understand, like whatever chapter you have studied, you got the concept, but you are capable of applying that knowledge on paper or not. Application of concept is also important. So first you have to do what? Read the concept, then give the topic wise test. And after completing the syllabus, you have to start giving your full length mock test also, because that will help you in the time management, as well as that way by doing the self evaluation here, you will be able to know like which particular module or which particular chapter is there from where I am not giving right answers. Maximum questions I have attempted in a mock test that was negative from the capital market chapter, from the let's say money market chapter, from let's say real estate investment chapter, from let's say for example sectors of economic chapter. So now you know that this particular chapter is not strong for you, so you can revise that particular subject or that particular topic or unit before your paper. So that's what the next mistake I have talked about, that not giving the test. Mock test is very important, and for you the topic wise, unit wise mock tests are also available now on our 24/7 application. So these are the common mistakes jo maximum people are doing. So what you have to do practice regularly. After completing the single unit, you have to start practicing. Okay, so these are the very simple steps that you have to use for this particular subject. First, know your syllabus of the subject. Second, do make sure you make a proper study plan to cover the concept, because concept is very important. Conceptual understanding is very important when you are going to give your JIB or either CIB exam now. Now it's not possible by reading only MCQs you will be capable of clearing the exam. No, the conceptual understanding is very important. So that's why make a proper study plan, and then do prioritize from where to start and how much time you have to give to particular module or particular topic, because time management is important. You do not have a single subject, you have 4 subjects. So that's what you have to do. You have to do what? You have to prioritize how to start the paper and from where to start the paper. Okay, and then what you have to do, make sure you are doing regular revision, because if you are not doing revision, because of the lack of the revision, you will not be able to answer the right option in the question when you are attempting the topic wise test, unit wise test, or you are going for a full length test, or if you are going for a main exam in the October. Because of the lack of revision, you will be confused between 1 or 2 options, and that confusion can make you lose in the paper. So don't do that. Make sure you revise the content on the regular basis. And the last but not the least, very important point, do make sure you are giving proper mock test and doing the self-evaluation of the mock test also. Okay, so these are the mistakes which we have to avoid for the subject. And now this is the slide which shows you the sessions which is going to start from Monday onwards. It means from tomorrow onwards. These are the mentors of JIB and CIB who are going to take your session, and the next slide talks about when the sessions are going to happen. So I want each and every one of you then take a screenshot of this particular YouTube schedule, and do make sure you are meeting us on the timing of your exam. For JIB bilingual, you have to meet every day from Monday to Saturday or at 7 p.m. And for JIB English paper, English sessions, you have to meet us at 8 p.m. on a regular basis. So this is what we're talking about. This is the YouTube weekly schedule for all of you, and you can see each and every subject have been defined when it is going to happen. And on Saturday, you are going to have the mini marathons also. So this is a very attractive YouTube schedule we have already launched, and this is going to start from Monday onwards. So do make sure you join these classes. That's very helpful. Conceptual classes with the MCQ will be there from Monday onwards. Okay, so now if you want to prepare in a detailed basis so that each and everything will be available, the ebooks will be available, the online PDFs will be available, conceptual classes will be available, topic wise, unit wise test will be available, and the full length test will be available. If you want all these things, for that you can join our dedicated paid batch. The Sankalp batch 1 started on 19th, and the Sankalp batch 2 started on 3rd of July. In these two batches, we have started Indian Economy and Financial System and the AFM then. So these are the batches. How to enroll in these batches? To enroll, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application. If you haven't downloaded the application yet, do download the application, because there you get 1% additional discount. So go in the application and go to the JIB CIB section here. Click on the JIB October 2023 tab, and you will find the batches here. This is the Sankalp batch 2, this is the Sankalp batch 1. So to enroll, just click on the batch. Do read all the details. You can see here that 200 hours online classes, 200 plus, then 142 plus and 181 plus ebooks will be available for all of you. And if you find any query, if you find any issue, you can also call on this number at the time of inquiry. Okay, if you want to join the batch. And how to enroll, just click on the buy now option. Here you will find the buy now option, and by clicking on the buy now option, you will be able to purchase the batch. 1 second. Okay, some issue is there. So what you have to do, if you click here, the option which is showing you view offer or view course, here you will find the buy now option, and by clicking on the buy now option, you will find the batch details there. Okay, you will find the batch details there. So simply go and click on the buy now option, and when you click on the buy now option, the coupon codes will be available. Right now the coupon code is going on MP80. If you use the code MP80, you will get here 80% discount. And this 80% discount will be available by today only, because after that this discount will not be available. And for 1% additional discount, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application to get 81% discount. So this is the information for all of you, and the prices are going to rise from tomorrow, from Monday onwards, as well as the YouTube sessions or the timetable of YouTube I have showed you is going to start from Monday onwards. It means tomorrow onwards. So do not forget to join the sessions. Okay, so now let's end the session, and last but not the least, do share the session with your friends and colleagues also who are preparing for the same. And if you are new to the channel of Officers Adda 24/7, then do make sure you subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay, so thank you for joining the session. Still, if you have any doubt regarding Indian economy, Indian financial system, or any other doubt regarding your JIB exam, you can ask your question in the comment section. I will be checking your comment and answering there. Okay, so thank you for joining the session and take care.